Okay, hello everyone. My name is Salvania Alisani Sarah with study number A320220142. I'm from class E. So in this video, I will to present summarize previous studies on ESP needs analysis. Let's start from there's a one. And this research by Lamia El Mehta in 2022. With the title Need Analyze ESP course design a case study of the Institute of Nutrition, Food and Agro-Food Technologies. The study used a type research. A research type on the study is qualitative, and this study involved 21 master, one student, but in the end, only those who has taken the target ESP course at the master level were retained with a total 12 doctoral students and 10 subject letter with a total of 20 respondents. Data was collected through two questionnaire, one for student and the other for lecturer. The questionnaire include inquiries about English perspective outside university, experience with the past ESP course, attitude toward language skill, and suggestion for course improvement. Uh, and this questionnaire to identify their English language needs in academic context, and the purpose of this study was analyze student need relate to ESP English for specific purpose courses and improve the effectiveness of English language teaching. The result of the study shown that students face problem in text comprehension, technical vocabulary, and writing and speaking skill. However, they saw a positive attitude toward ESP course, which are uh, which are expected to be tailored to better meet their needs. The study recommend increase teaching time and material and involving lectures in curriculum development. Okay, and there is a two. The study by Medanit Belesio with the title A Need Analysis of ESP in Textile Engineering Profession in Ethiopian Context. Yes, and this study used mixed method. This study involved 156 workers uh, from six textile companies as respondent, as well as interview with 8 manager and human resource leaders. Yes, this use questionnaire. The questionnaire include activities performed in English, uh, and specific language skill needed, and interview for like yes this and this is a question of the interview, and then the purpose of the study is to identify English language need in the textile industry in Ethiopia in order to prepare textile engineering student. The result of this study The result of the study shown that speaking, reading, and writing skills are essential, with a particular focus on text comprehension and technical vocabulary. The study suggests the need for well-designed ESP course to improve professional English in context of their work. And next, research by Alfian Azhar Yamin in 2021. The study with Title need analysis on English language used by hotel staff in Bandung. The study is qualitative research design. Data was collected through questionnaire using Google Form. The questionnaire were distributed by email and WhatsApp. With the participant uh, through a questionnaire distributed to 27 hotel staff, including hotel manager, front desk clerk, and sales representative. This study identify that speaking skills are the most important for hotel staff, especially for providing information about hotel facilities, on service, and handling consumer complaint. In addition, the results show that staff experience difficulties in understanding English vocabulary and accent and feel anxiety when communicating in English. Indicate that it for vocabulary enrichment in English teaching for hospital students. And next, the fourth study. The study conducted by UU3 Kuntoro in 2021 with the title ESP Course Design for English and Hotel Industry Need Analyzed. Nah, the study aims to identify staff English need in the front desk department or uh, to analyze the English language need of the in the front desk department of the Indonesian hospital industry, especially at Kapal Garden Hotel. Now, the study used the qualitative approach or design. Data was collected through interview with the three staff member and a hotel manager, as well for horse or participant observation. This study identified the staff's shortcomings, desires, and need in communicating in English, revealing that speaking and listening skill are the most important. And the result of the study show that staff need training to improve their hotel vocabulary, and their ability to understand foreign accent, and suggest that ESP training be held once or twice a week with a flexible approach. And the questionnaire of interview will follow the employer's difficult in the English language production or competency that must be mastered for a front desk staff and expectation to learn English. Secondly, to define the expect ESP course for employers training. And the question X is meeting duration for ESP. ESP course, the thematic analysis was implemented to gain a clear explanation and expected ESP training and need analyze. Yes. And number 5, research by Fajar Riantika et al. With title Need Analysis of English for Specific Purposes at Food Beverage Emersia Hotel Bandar Lampung. And this study to identify the language need of student staff in developing English language skill based on the need analyzed. So to identify the English language need through need analyze. This type of research is qualitative approach using as interview as data collection method. 5 participants consisting of 3 male staff and 2 female staff, who were senior staff with at least 2 years of work experience. Participant in open interview consisting of 11 questionnaire. 11 questionnaire. A question. Sorry. 11 question. The result of the study shown that speaking and listening are the most needed, while staff have difficulty understanding guess, accent, and dialects. This study recommends the need for a language training program to improve the English skill of staff so that they can meet the communication need of guests more effectively. And next, research by Eltidian Hidayat in 2024 with with title ESP Need Analyze for Marketing Student in an Indonesian Vocational School Insight for Strategy Analyze. Nah, the study aimed to analyze the English language need of marketing student at SMK SMKN SMKN 1 Pond Indonesian. Using the study using qualitative and involving 60 11th grade student who filled out a questionnaire via Google Form questionnaire. The result of the study show that students prefer interactive and career-oriented learning method with a focus on practical language application, such as product management and marketing strategies. Students also consider reading skill to be the most important, followed by speaking, listening, and writing. The main motivation for students in learning English includes self-development, career advancement, and international opportunities. The finding of the study emphasize the importance of developing an ESP curriculum that is in line with student preference in order to improve the relevance of education and their readiness for the world of work. Now, and the questionnaire consists of 3 sets. The first set includes 6 items to identify preference for learning material, method, and activities in the 4 language skill. The second set had 1 item that focused on the main motivation of the participant. The third set contained 1 item to access the importance of skill. And next, the research from Ryatson Jubari et al. With the title Need Analysis in English for Specific Purposes ESP for Nursing Student. This study aims to analyze the English language need of nursing student at the Sandi Karsa Polytechnic in Makassar. The student use mixed method with study involved 36 nursing students and 2 English lecturers. Data was collected through a questionnaire designed based on Hutchinson and Waters' need analysis model. The result of the study showed that reading, listening, speaking, and writing skills are very important, with reading materials such as work schedules and employment contract in English being the most necessary. In addition, all sub skills were responded positively by all categories of respondents. It indicates an urgent need to develop a relevant and effective curriculum and teaching material to meet the English language learning needs of nursing students. And next is a study from Budi Eko Pranoto and Suprayogi in 2020 with the title A Need Analysis of ESP for Physical Education Student in Indonesia. And the study aims to identify or analyze the student language need of physical education student in Indonesia and develop ideal ESP material according to their needs. This use mixed method involved 50 students and 10 lecture from two universities. Nah, namely the Indonesian Technocrat University and the University of Lampung. Data was collected through interview and questionnaire covering the required topic and teaching method. Yes, included item assessing skill speaking, listening, reading, writing, and preference for learning material and method. The result of the study show that students really need material related to support journalism, as well as speaking and writing skill to compare all the international level. This finding emphasizing the importance of the development of relevant ESP curriculum for physical education students so that they have English skills that are appropriate for their future professional field. Yes, and next, the research from by Mohammed Ali Akbar and Mahnaz Bukhayeri in 2014 with the title A Need Analyzed Approach to ESP Design in Iranian Context. This is the research question. From the research question, we see that the study aims to evaluate the need and view of architecture students and graduates regarding the effectiveness of English for special purpose or ESP course at Ilam University, Iran. This use mixed method. Mixed method involved 48 students and 72 graduates from architecture program at various universities in Iran. This data was collected using a questionnaire consisting of several sections. Yeah, the questionnaire consists of two parts. The first part consists of 21 statements based on the four main language skill, and the second part consists of two sections. The first section contains four items on a lighter scale, and the second section which includes multiple choice question. And then the result of the study shown that reading skill are considered the most important, followed by reading, speaking, and listening, while dissatisfaction with the material and lead of the course was also reported. These findings suggest the need to revise the existing program to improve the effectiveness of ASP course of architecture students with the recommendation to integrate additional skill in the curriculum. And the last result from by Xin Ling Li in 2016, with the title principles and practice of ESP course design, a case study of a University of Science and Technology. This type of the research is quantitative research, and the purpose or the aims to the study to explore the student need and view regarding English for Special Purpose or ESP courses at the Technology University in Taiwan. The study involved uh, 200, 257 students consisting of English and non-English major who filled out questionnaire to collect data. The result of the study so that students highly aware of the importance of English skill, especially listening and writing skill, to improve their employment opportunities. Although most students do not expect to find job directly related to English after graduation, they still value improving their English skill as part of their career preparation. The study emphasizes the need to focus on improving productive skill and suggests that the SP teaching be tailored to student need in order to achieve future success. Okay, this is summarizing previous studies on ESP need analyze. So this is enough for presentation in this video. Thank you. See you next time.